Happy Hanukkah. Nice to see you guys.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too. It's been a while.
It's been like 2 presidents since we saw each other.
Yeah.
That's freaky.
I just was looking in the last time I talked to you was in 2015. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, that feels so gross. But
we were so young and so innocent back then.
I know, but you both were always super nice to me whenever we crossed paths. So nice association.
How's your Hanukkah going?
It's I when you're talking to them, it kind of cuts out a little bit. I don't know if you're closer to the mic or something, or
you just go for it. So it's fine. I'll do a lean.
Okay. Maybe it's like a lag or something. My Hanukkah, I don't know. It's like like I'm okay, but this is a terrible time. I'm not. Yeah. What's up?
What are you talking about?
Trump lost.
I'm so sorry for you.
I'm grieving. Our daddy has fallen. No, it's just like personal stuff in the middle of a pandemic. It's just like everything just feels worse. But that's what Jewish holidays are for. We're in touch with our ancestors right now, so that's kind of what's happening.
Absolutely.
Just feeling at a loss of direction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're really good at wandering. We did it for 40 years, you know.
And hoping next year will be better.
Yeah, next year, maybe not in Jerusalem, but, you know, in the Jerusalem of your heart or whatever.
It's so...
Do you want to kick this off and get these candles lit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, can I do the intro?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey, this is hard. Okay. Welcome to the 8th night of the Hanukkhaost 2020, everybody. We got Chad Johnson.
Hello.
We got me, Emma Jonas, and we got drumroll. It's Aaron Klopfer.
Should I get my menorah for the background?
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Sweet.
1 second.
We'll talk about how great Aaron is for a moment. Aaron was a Portland comedian. Turned Chicago comedian, makes excellent videos.
Excellent Facebook posts.
Very good Facebook posts. Great follow.
Yeah. One of the best.
One of the best. One of the funniest. One of the nicest. Truly a delight, and one of proud to call him a fellow Jew, I must say.
Yeah, one of your best.
One of our best.
I like how often that comes up. One of our best.
Yeah, that's one of our good ones.
Is any worth mentioning is one of your best?
Yeah, exactly. Because we're the chosen people, so we're, only some of us are less great, but, Aaron's great. Truly.
What do we got? Let's snoop.
Let's scope it out.
He's got some of the Aaron He's probably huffing that, most likely.
Well, yeah, it's in his name, Aaron Akan.
Whew.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
We got an Nalgene. That's a good move.
Oh, that's cool. I like that one.
Nice furniture.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's authentic.
This is from my grandparents.
Dang.
I think it's important to represent depressed Jews who are too sad to light their menorahs this holiday season. So I don't know. It's like cool dancer people.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
That's like Matisse menorah.
Here you go.
That's a beauty.
Fire hazard.
Oh yeah, well that's what we're doing here. You just shuffle the papers around and jam it in between stuff.
That is true, yeah.
All right. Thank you for sharing your lovely menorah.
Yeah, it's great.
We're gonna light ours. Truth be told, this is my second menorah lighting of the evening. I just can't get enough because
once you start, you can't stop. It's like
really quite addicting. And when I bought candles for this menorah, I was really worried because I thought there weren't going to be enough in the package, just like the original Hanukkah. Turns out, one extra.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh cool.
Yeah. So now I have one to roll over for next year.
That's very Jewish packaging. Like, look, just relax. There's one extra. If something goes wrong, just chill out.
If you break one, it's no big deal. You don't gotta go back to Target. I'm going to sing. Feel free to sing along. No pressure.
Okay. I'm a bad Jew. I grew up very culturally Jewish, but like we never were consistent with Hebrew school, so I don't know all the prayers or anything. But
Well, you only know them because they're set to a tune. Like I don't know what I'm saying for most of them. All right, here we go. Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'chalifnei shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim avoteinu v'imotenu hayamim hahem b'azman hazeh.
oh, yeah.
Just like that.
Happy
That's pretty
Hanukkah.
good. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
It was fun listening to because she celebrated with her family earlier, so it was they were all singing over Zoom together. So, like, it's
Guys,
just
thank you. We're
sorry, my bad. But it's just funny to like it's it's special, it's nice, but there's still a hilarious side to it of just everybody trying to match up. And
Yeah.
like trying to allot for the delay, and
Yeah.
it was really funny.
That's Zoom is it's difficult for comedic timing and Jewish prayers.
Yes.
Those two specific things. For Christian prayers, they sync up. It's just an anti-Semitic app.
Yeah.
Those are also droning too.
What's up?
Those are all just so droning, right? That's what I assume. It's just all like that fucking Latin shit.
It's
Yeah.
more like Catholic, I think.
Yeah, that's a Christian, isn't it? I don't know.
I think there's some Latin in both. I don't know if it's relevant, but I have this cool like Jewish prayer book. I keep meaning to crack into, and I just don't. I just do it on accident sometimes, but it's really cool. This is a good book for Jews like me who like need it not in Hebrew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That transliteration is clutch.
Yeah, it's a good resource to have around when I want to get in touch with my culture twice a year.
What's it say on the spine? Does it say Wednesdays and Fridays?
It says weekdays and
Okay.
I forgot to look at festivals.
Okay, yeah.
Weekdays and festivals.
So it's,
I was thinking those are the holy days of Jewish people. Wednesdays and Fridays.
It says Chili's and TGIF. Thank God. What's that restaurant called? TGIF's.
Yeah.
Ruby Tuesdays.
Ruby Tuesdays.
But no Red Lobster.
No Red Lobster. Exactly.
We just looked up the reason that Jewish people don't eat shellfish, and it still didn't make sense after we researched it.
Yeah, it said we don't eat shellfish because it's shellfish and you can't.
That's a very old school just answer. Like we just fucking don't, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Why the fuck? What the fuck you mean why? What?
I tried to. I feel bad because like you don't know when it's your last year is having like a cognitive conversation with a grandparent. So like I didn't know like, oh, this is like the last year I can have a conversation with my grandma. I didn't know things would just take a turn. I remember just like teenage me just arguing with her about like kosher it's not relevant today because like food's just safer. And she was just not having it.
Well, yeah, that's my understanding of a lot of the kosher rules is just like because they made the food safer to eat. Like you wouldn't eat shellfish because it's bottom feeders and they don't get cleaned properly or whatever.
And pigs be liking poo-poo.
Yeah, pigs be loving that poo-poo.
And they don't have cloven feet.
No,
Right?
they do have cloven feet, but they don't chew their cud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The whole chewing your cud thing, I just hate that getting brought up. It just sounds gross. It sounds like chewing the inside of your mouth.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Wait, I never heard that before. It sounds like it invokes a horrible physical reaction. Like my spine doesn't feel good when I hear it. But what is it?
It's like a mixture of grass and spittle that, you know how cows are just always kind of, that's what they're chewing on.
Mm-hmm.
Cud, whatever that is.
It's just the reason why their mouths are so disgusting.
Yeah, they're just nasty. They're yucky.
And that's
Or my ex-wife chewed that.
But yeah, we can eat them because they do that nasty thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I respect that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, they're still cute though.
Yeah.
So we've been going to town on some latkes. What are some of your favorite Hanukkah or Jewish foods?
I love brisket.
Nice.
Yeah, we haven't talked brisket yet.
At all.
Yeah. Are you guys like Oregon Jews to like the vegetarian extent, or no?
No, I'm Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
He's not.
Mhm.
I'm a Bay Area Jew. I mean,
Oh,
East
okay.
Bay, so kind of Bay Area, but
Mhm.
yeah, no, my mom would make the brisket and the latkes and the simmis and the haroset and all of it. It was great.
Oh, kugel. I could
Yeah.
kugel and mandelbread. I think those are my
What's that
favorite.
one?
You know, like biscottis. It's kind of like a Jewish biscotti,
Okay.
where I'm used to it like with kind of like softer. I haven't quite mastered the recipe, but yeah, brisket is probably like that's the thing I could throw down in the kitchen. Are you guys looking at mandelbread?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I recommend
I
it.
think I've had that.
I'm gonna write it down just so I remember to try baking it again because I kind of gave up.
Yeah, I'd mess with
okay.
that. See, I like the idea of biscotti, like a very almond heavy bread, but I find it too hard for my little mouth.
You know those Italians with their big old mouths.
They got sugar teethies, apparently. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, this seems like something you'd really want to put a lot of butter on.
Yeah, I guess you're just you dunk it or whatever. But yeah,
For biscotti, biscottis feels dunk heavy. For mandelbread, the one I grew up with, it's very soft. You could just pop them all day.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
that's the goal. Yeah, I feel like Jewish food is very easy to just eat a lot. Like brisket, you cook for hours so that it's very soft and easy to eat.
Yeah.
Simms is very soft. Latkes, I've eaten several dozen of them in the past few days.
Yeah, she keeps making too many. It's like, oh, I guess we gotta eat all these latkes.
Do you ever make like speaking of like light food, like stovetop? Do you ever make matzo meal pancakes?
No.
They're really good.
Matzo brie?
I don't know. Maybe different. I'm not sure if that's another name for it.
Like matzo brie is like scrambled eggs with matzah in it, so that's different. A matzo meal pancake sounds incredible.
Yeah, that sounds like rich. I want to try what you just mentioned, but like the matzo meal pancake, it's just kind of like little light fluffy pancakes. Like that's another kind of Jewish food. They could just like pop like 10 of them.
Oh my god, yeah, those look great. I'm gonna make those.
They seem a little crispy too.
I'm gonna make that.
Yeah, like it's firm enough to hold together, and there's like some crispy on the outer edges, but there's just a lot soft cakiness.
Yeah.
That's good too. There we go.
That's breakfast tomorrow.
Do you fuck with gefilte fish?
If it's around, I'll eat a little bit just to remind myself whether or not I like it. And right now I can't remember if I like it or not. I think I do. I think I don't love it. I'm not going to seek it out, but
everything that it looks like is real bad.
Yeah, it looks like if you sliced up a lung.
Yeah. It looks like what orphanages like are forced to feed their kids.
Yeah.
It looks very like you need more food, but you don't want to eat. It's good horseradish. Like you need to have like a pile of just like a spicy condiment for it to. Yeah. I don't know. I like it, but I can't imagine like being excited about it if I wasn't peer pressured by like 20 Jewish adults when I was 10 to eat it.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like it's a food that I will gladly eat at a Jewish occasion to feel more Jewish.
So it's like minced fish paste.
Yeah, gefilte means like mishmash or something like that.
Yeah.
Like processed.
Yeah, it's weird how like that's cool, but like shrimp isn't, but I guess it's just like because there's just so much salt. Like a lot of the Jewish food is just like it's just so salt heavy. It's just like how do we preserve our food so like when the attackers come, we could take it and run. Like that's half of it. That's half of it. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why everything is so easy to eat quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That totally tracks.
Everything seems so good except for that. That's the one standout thing that I'm like, I don't know if I'll even, be adventurous about it.
Okay,
that's fair.
Okay.
I'm getting some. We're gonna try it on cam. We're gonna charge $5.
I remember QFC when I lived in Oregon, QFC had it. They had a little kosher section.
Yeah, I think they'll probably have it at Fred Meyer. They have
Do they have a kosher area?
They do. That's where they have the matzo meal there. And I was there today. They have like Hanukkah cards, and it even on the flag that says here are the Hanukkah cards. It had the dates of Hanukkah, which I was mildly impressed by.
Very nice.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How's sorry?
Oh, go ahead.
How's the mask wearing in Salem, like at stores and stuff?
It's pretty good. I was at Fred Meyer earlier, and like everybody's doing the mask, and there's a couple people that are right here, and you know that's about the calm down for a second.
I just remembered something I saw that I have to tell you about.
She just shit
Go
the
ahead.
pants. So you know, it's about like 10% of the people you see, maybe a little less, you know, wearing it just below their nose. But there was a dude walking and just not even trying, no mask. And so like when I see that, that's crazy. And so he's walking through Fred Meyer, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like holding my daughter, like, hey, just don't go that way right now.
Don't look at him.
And like everybody wearing a mask, just he walks by, and they're like, whoa, dude, what are you doing? Because it's like it was the same kind of reaction as if he were not wearing a t-shirt. And so it's like everybody's just like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, like
crazy.
that guy
Nobody's doing anything about this? Yeah. Okay, what do you shit your pants about?
Today I was at Fred Meyer, and I saw a lady. She had a mask on, but it was under her nose, which is a pretty common move, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And she was looking at these blankets, these really soft throw blankets they have, and she just straight up rubbed her face all over it.
No.
And put it back and walked away.
Like that's not the main way the virus spreads, but that's still such a violent act to do in the public. You know,
it's
like
just like clearly no thought given to I'm putting my face on stuff that other people are going to be touching.
Like I know as like on a Jewish holiday and being Jewish, like I shouldn't say this, but like we should mark them like on the shoulder or something.
Yeah.
Like
I almost, as soon as she said that, I was like, did you like get her information? Like you need to shame this person somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send her a letter.
Well, she's probably still at Fred Meyer. She was walking pretty slow, so we could probably go find her.
That's the thing I miss a lot about it during the pandemic. It's just like I like to wander in stores, and like that's not really a thing anymore.
Yeah. Now I go in the store. I'm like, what's the shortest route I can take to find all the stuff that I'm trying to get out of here as fast as possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I hate it when people are shopping for the same thing I'm shopping for. I'm like, dude, I'm in this store.
Go to the other one.
Yeah, go somewhere else. I'm here.
I mean, the people who can't handle their shit kind of are marking themselves by just wearing their masks shitty. So
yeah,
it's weird to have that visible marker of stupidity.
Yeah, they're definitely outing themselves in a way. Like I just still want like a more like dramatic thing, like I don't know, like some kind of dunce cap. I can't think of a funny example. That's just what came out.
I know it's like we could brand them, but yeah, that's not very funny.
Yeah, not right now.
How is it in Chicago?
It's pretty good lately. Like I feel like for the first half of the first 6 months of the pandemic, like people were just like, it was like 50-50. Like now it's like 80% where like I live like in a working class neighborhood, and just like a lot of like blue collar people like typically just like think it's bullshit. But like everyone's pretty good with masks, like even outside. Like I get very excited like in a concentrated area where like people are wearing it outside, like I'm happy from that.
Yes,
but just like 1 out of 10 people are just like, you know, they just got that something's wrong with them, or the misinformation. Yeah.
Well, especially there, it's like freezing cold, so you know that makes sense that more people are wearing them. But if you're refusing to wear it now, like not even enjoying the little extra face warmth, like then you're really an asshole.
It's easier right now. Like it's like it like you said, like with the winter, like because it's already like starting to snow and stuff. It's like it's a nice little added layer of comfort.
Yeah. Like I get it in summer, you know, unless you're like indoors, like being outside with it off, or you know just nearby, because it was very hot.
Yeah, made my face sweaty.
Yeah,
but it still makes my face sweaty a little bit. But you know what? I don't really care.
I like wearing
it. Big of a deal.
I like the privacy.
I go back and forth on it. But it's hit or miss here. It's like it's a weird hybrid because it's like it's a blue city, or not even blue, because like a lot of Democrats don't give a fuck about, but like it's a very like progressive city, but at the same time it's still the Midwest. So it's like for every like 10 people who are like us, there's just some Chicagoan is like, oh, you know, it's fucking bullshit. You know, like I can't do the accent.
Yeah,
That's like here. I
that's
mean,
about right.
because
for here.
Salem proper is pretty liberal, but then we're surrounded by farmland. So I don't know. I feel like we have very strong, very vocal groups on both ends of the spectrum in Salem. So it's not like the city leans one way or the other necessarily. So
Yeah,
I
Salem
miss
just
it.
has protests and anti-protests.
yeah, all the
And
time.
Yeah.
That's all that happens.
All the time.
Yeah, it seems like just like that Oregon and specifically like Salem, it just seems like such a like strong 50-50. It's like
Yeah.
either like all the way like what about us whites, or like no, like this is please just like love each other, you know, or like have respect for
yeah.
each other.
Yeah. Which you
yeah.
think one side would just be kind of the obvious pick, but it's really not for everybody.
Yeah, as well. I don't know. I feel for my Northwest friends during all this, like, because like there was a lot of police brutality here, but like the white nationalists were kind of scattered, whereas like some reason like Oregon is just kind of like they're the chosen land.
And you realize that they're like kind of among you, and you go like, oh, you just took your mask off.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And you're also literally not wearing a mask.
I can't unless, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
you
it
just,
really should.
Oh no, you just like it thins out your friends without you really having to do anything, because also everybody's isolating anyway. So it's like, oh, I don't talk to that person anymore because they're they're holding their guns in pictures now.
Yeah.
That seems like specifically very Salem.
Yeah.
That sounds hard. I mean to derail anything. I was just curious about all that.
Oh no, that's fine. And also Salem's not as bad as like the people in Portland have had it, because like so there's been a lot of people that we've talked to that like, who are we talking to that had a drone going outside their house?
Oh,
cop
Nick
drone.
Puente.
Yeah, Nick Puente had a cop drone going outside his house at like 10:10 every night. And he's like, dude, this is just not even okay anymore. Now they're in Hawaii, so congratulations to them.
Good for them.
Wait, Nick's in Hawaii?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
they
moved to
Hawaii.
Hawaii with his fiance, Alana.
I love, because it's like, it's so cool that, because like I saw pictures of them together, and like they just seem like a very cute, happy couple. And it's just it's very cool, just like this quiet, nice guy. Like I just seeing him just like fall in love with a beautiful person, you know, like it's very cool to watch from afar. Like online. I don't know, like it's just like it's almost like a movie kind of, where just like the nice quiet guy like gets the babe, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And she's really cool too. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she seems nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's cool.
I'm happy when my friends are happy, I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, well, good for him. Yeah, being in love in Hawaii right now seems like a pretty good, like if I were to choose a trajectory, like I feel like that's the best right now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're really coming out ahead in this thing. All right, should we visit any of our questions here?
Yeah, so throughout your life, have you ever connected with, or has any like Jewish piece of media or character stood out to you?
The news. No, it's a, I don't know if that control the media joke makes sense. That's a good question.
Oh, no. We don't control the media. Wink.
You winked on the wrong side. I saw it.
Oh. I winked on both sides, so you couldn't tell that time.
Okay.
Not so much now, because like I'm a little progressive cuck, but like, or I try to be, but like when I was a 19-year-old thinking about comedy, I was like, oh, Woody Allen, you know, like, oh, you know, like, all hail Woody Allen.
But that fucking sucks about Woody Allen, because he is really fucking funny.
Yeah, he is. They're good movies. They're very ahead of their time and stuff. It's just like, and like that's still, it's like right now, like I'm just kind of ignoring him, but like as a teenager, it was pretty cool to dive into that. I'm like just on a child level, just Adam Sandler. Just Adam Sandler movie pops on TV, like that's just a good time if you're 10 years old. Also, Hubie Halloween was one of the best things that happened to me this year. That was it's such a silly, dumb movie.
Yeah, I saw you celebrating it a lot, and I was very happy for everyone involved. I still haven't seen it.
My daughter said it was good, so I put that on my I don't need to watch this movie list.
How old is she?
She's 9.
Oh fuck yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Right,
Adam Sandler age.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of other Jewish media. I don't know, like I just like it just kind of felt cool as like, because I grew up in Skokie, which is outside Chicago. So it was like, and so I never really felt like endangered of being Jewish. Like it was just like, it was a safe, diverse place as a kid.
Nice.
To where like, I just felt like a white kid with like these extra bonus points for like having like this cultural connection.
Yeah.
And it just kind of always felt like I just had like this part of me that I could just tap into if I wanted to. I kind of like felt like I took it on to like be like a person when if you're like a chubby 11-year-old, you could just like make Jew jokes, and like that felt like a cool superpower as like a kid.
Yes, absolutely.
I felt like I derailed from the original question, but that's where the train of thought.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, that.
Also, Shrek is Jewish, I'm pretty sure.
Shrek?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna argue with anyone, but he's Jewish. What'd you say?
We don't like to have people in our swamps.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this whole series has been really cool. Like we've talked to now 8 different Jewish comedians, and it's neat to get to know people's different varying relationships with their Judaism.
Yeah, and like perspectives and experiences. It's been really cool.
I mean, a lot of people are just like, yeah, it was just a thing that is like, a box that I would check on a form if someone asked. But, some people are closer with it than others.
And some not at all.
And some not at all. Some are like, I'm only technically Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool. They get to win an argument every now and then if they want to, and then they just don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to Justin Ammerman.
Oh, he's Jewish?
I mean,
technically,
he one time said he was, and then he's like, yeah, my mom is. I don't have a mom though, so, and then it was just a whole, okay, fine, we'll have you on.
He's a very tall Jew.
He is. Yeah. Well, my brother's a very tall Jew too, so they're among us. They're out there.
How tall is your bro?
He's like 6'4".
Yeah, he's tall.
Wow. It's wild. Yeah.
Cool.
It's super weird. My family's not particularly tall.
That's wild. I feel like Israel like scouted him. If he did birthright, they're like, oh, we gotta pull this kid aside, give him a talking to,
Yeah, they missed out. I think he already did his trip and he did not find a mate.
So Aaron, we have a thing we've been doing with each person, and we're gonna have you do it right here, right now. And it's Emma got out the stopwatch, so you're gonna tell the story of Hanukkah in 1 minute. And when you're ready, you say go, and then when your time's up, she'll let you know.
Okay.
Just whatever's in your head for the story of Hanukkah.
Yeah, we're not looking for accuracy or inaccuracy.
Okay, I want to preface this bit with I was able to get pulled out of Hebrew school because I cried my mom calling and saying like everyone's breath stinks. I don't want to be here. Everyone smells.
Oh my god!
And I just didn't have to go back. So, yeah, too much gefilte fish. You could say like it was just like a Jew thing, but I think it was just these gross kids.
Well, kids are gross, so yeah, eccentric.
Okay, go. So a while ago, very long time ago, there were some Jews and they were in some trouble. I tell you what. They had to run away from some bad dudes and dudettes, and they got holed up in this safe house, and just to lay low, chill out for a bit before they could get a new job, new place to stay. And they're like, oh fuck, man, we're fucking we need to see what the fuck we're doing. We can't fuck, we can't shit. There's no light. I'm fucking in the dark here. And then they found a couple sticks, and then they found 8, and they're like, there's no way this shit's gonna last, but fuck it, let's just jack off till we kill ourselves. and then they were able to jack off for 8 days, 8 nights. Stop.
Oh wow, 53 seconds. It's
such a beautiful oral history our people have.
It is. We come from such pure and inspiring roots.
I'm glad someone finally told the story that hasn't been told.
Yeah, no one's mentioned the sticks so far. Everything else we've covered, but
thanks for having me.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. So where can people find you on your online and stuff?
Well, after that, nowhere. I'm deleting everything.
Okay.
On Twitter at Aaron _Klopfer. My old Twitter got banned because on election night I pretended to be Nate Silver.
That was so
So
funny.
I could use some new followers. On YouTube at Kloptube. So KLOPPTUBE. I'm gonna try to throw some more videos on there.
Sweet.
Soon. Like I haven't done like any stand-up virtually. I've just been doing videos and like writing.
Your videos are great.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to keep doing them, and I'm excited for when the pandemic's over. Like, I hope you guys visit. Like, I love the idea of like hosting a show where I get to premiere videos and a few stand-ups come on.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then Instagram is Kloppagram.
Kloppagram?
Yeah, KLOPPAGRAM. Yeah.
Got that strong branding.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to talk, my email is Aaron Klopfer booking@gmail.com. If you want to give me notes on my Hanukkah stories or just tell me how your day's going. Very lonely.
Our fans will take you up on that.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee it. Hopefully. I have one final question for you, Aaron. For this Hanukkah of 2020, do you have any particular Hanukkah wishes or blessings or things that you think people should meditate on this holiday season?
Maybe buy a gun. No, I don't know. This is just such a weird year, man. I don't know. I just go for a walk. I know it sucks, but drink more water and go for walks. And that's it. I got nothing.
That's sage
That's really good advice.
It really, truly is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thank you
It's
very
been
much for
great
being
talking
on.
to you.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna stop recording now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I thought you guys were just gonna hang up and I wasn't emotionally ready.
Oh,
Okay.
no, we'll stop recording.
All right.
I'm gonna say bye, and then we'll hit stop recording, and then I'll for real say goodbye. So thanks, Aaron.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.